this?
That's Brooke.
This is Megan. Brooke, give this to Brooke. This is Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Here you go, Kevin. Kevin's not here.
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 Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
What?
What is going on, movie lovers and bud smokers, and welcome back to 5 on It. On today's episode, it's our Christmas episode. Last year, we did Jingle All the Way, one of my personal favorites as well.
Classic.
But on today's episode, we are doing one of my favorite movies in general of all time. Today, we're reviewing Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. But before we go any further into that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that. Show us a little love. Maybe drop us a like, a comment, a share. Do whatever you guys do as fans. Mm-hmm. But before we go any further, as well, to the Home Alone 2, if you haven't been with us or if you've been with us for the first time, if you've been here before, you know how we do things around here. But if it's your first time, me and Sir Fraser are going to give you some pros, some cons, some highlight scene, maybe some quotes as well. And then we're going to do our score at the end. But Sir Fraser, tell the people about Home Alone 2.
So this movie was released in 1992. Stars Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, Tim Curry, and Catherine O'Hara, just to name a few. Mm-hmm. This one was written and produced by John Hughes, but Christopher Columbus, he returned from the first one. Mm-hmm. And I got a question for you. So, we were trying to decide what's a really great Christmas movie. I hate the argument that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I kind of figured it was going to go into this.
I'm not a fan of that theory at all.
No, me
either. A movie that I do think deserves to be on that list, but I think is often overlooked, is Batman Returns.
Oh man,
right?
I've never even thought about Batman Returns as
never
like
think
being
about that movie, and it's such a great movie.
Yeah.
With the best Batman, I might add.
Hold
Michael
on.
Keaton.
For some reason, I had, I think Batman Forever in my mind.
Val Kilmer.
The one with Val Kilmer.
I'm talking about the one
and
with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Batman Returns
Danny
with
DeVito.
with
Penguin.
I can't even think of his name now right now.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, it just went circuit out of my brain. But yeah, Batman Returns. Yeah, that is like a Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, it is, in my opinion, a lot more Christmassy than fucking Die Hard. I'm like, just because it takes place during the season, that doesn't mean it's Christmas, man. Like, come on, you need a little bit more out of it than that. Come on.
It's a low bar.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, especially when when you're dealing with like some of the classics, even like the Santa Claus, Home Alone, the series, even like I love Jingle All the Way. Dude, so those
Family
are just
Man is another really good, unappreciated.
Yeah, but Batman Returns. Yeah, I never thought about that one, but I have to put that in rotation.
Yeah,
I mean it's already in rotation. I do watch Michael Keaton's Batman. He is my favorite Batman.
Yeah,
I would say that because I grew up on him. I mean, like Christian Bale, he does his thing. Yeah. I think Val Kilmer, he's actually not too bad as well.
No, he's not.
I think the only true like bad Batman is probably George Clooney.
Yeah. Because
even Robert Pattinson, I enjoyed him as Batman as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did very, very well in that role. But I think we're kind of digging into the weeds, I suppose.
No, but yeah, I mean, just diving into this movie, this is a fun movie, man. I think it is. It definitely feels like a beat to beat remake of the first one, just in a bigger city with better tricks.
Yeah.
For the sticky bandits.
Yeah.
But
they were the wet bandits. Now they're sticky. S-T.
And the cop's like, I thought the cop said that at the end as they're ushering them up the steps out of the park.
Dude. I feel like I could quote this movie damn near like verbatim. But
Cedric, don't count your tips in public.
Honestly, I gotta try not to just make this whole review just me quoting the damn movie.
I love Tim Curry as a villain in this movie, but I think early, just remembering somewhere in the first one, just Kevin's alienation from his family members. And when they are performing, they're about to hit this big trip to Miami of all places for fucking Christmas.
Yeah, fucking lame.
So random. But when they are, the choir's performing and Buzz fucking takes the fake candles and is drumming on Kevin's head during his solo.
Dude, it's hilarious, but it also kind of pisses me off too.
Nobody
because
can see through. Like, he was legitimately, he had a good reason to be pissed. He
Y'all,
was humiliated.
Kevin is up there doing his thing, singing his heart out, got a solo, and the fam is seeing all of this happen.
The mom and the dad were mortified, but the
Uncle
uncle's
Frank
laughing. What a prick! That fucking cheapskate.
I'm about to say the fucking cheapskate wouldn't want to ruin your vacation, Mr. Cheapskate.
Yo, when he hit him with that, I was like, yes.
I was like,
this man is spitting facts.
Bro, he went for the jugular with that. Yeah. But the fam sees all that shit happen, and they're like, oh, Buzz, that was nice. It's like, bitch, what does Kevin have to apologize for anything? He got made a fool, and he reacted. I'll be like, son, you reacted exactly how I would have, because if a dude try to punk you like that, that's exactly what you got to do. I don't care if it's your own brother. It's like Buzz, and you named him Buzz.
That's such
gross. Yeah. But that is like a pretty like hilarious scene. And then when the old boy starts singing like Christmas time, what? And the old lady just falls off the goddamn piano and shit. This movie starts off with a bang.
Yeah, it really does. And I think that scene is great too, because Kevin's like, I'm standing on business. Y'all are idiots for believing his lies. Yeah. I'm not sorry for what I did.
I know.
I'd do it again.
Just get that, you little trout sniffer.
Yo, the way he was a prick to him. And so I liked the way we started off with that, because I think it kind of just amplified just the kind of sense of alienation that he feels from his family, even more so than the first one. But the whole scene where I just love how everything goes wrong. Like, you're like, you're thinking all these moments as an adult, like, yo, how did he not realize he was like, how did they not realize about his ticket being to Miami? As he crashes into the stewardess at the front gate. And then when he's trying to, have a conversation about being, going, asking the guy if he's going to Miami, he speaks French. Yeah. And then before the announcement, he puts his headphones on to tune out this Frenchman.
Which is like, it's like, damn,
opportunity.
It's like Kevin is like kind of a little rude, man. It's like, granted, he's speaking French too, but he's like literally like,
sentence.
And he's kind of like talking at you. He's not like facing forward or nothing like that. He's like talking at you. You just be like, yeah, motherfucker. Anyways,
these are bows.
But one thing I feel like the franchise kind of does really well, they do it as well in this movie, just like in the first one, is how Kevin gets lost. Because in the first one, they once again he gets into it with Buzz, but then there's the big mess. Even Kieran Culkin, he's in the franchise as well. Now he's like a really successful actor. He's won some awards in succession, but he gets his nose crushed in the first one, and then there's like liquid everywhere, and they're just mopping shit up, and you see Kevin's his ticket and everything get thrown away. So it's like, granted, like, you shouldn't forget your son, but then there would be no movie. Yeah. But so his ticket gets lost, or thrown away in the first one, and then they wake up late, and then that's why they're so frantic. And so it all kind of makes sense. And because he's sleeping up in the attic, 3rd floor, I think, what did she say in the first one? He's like, go upstairs. We are upstairs, dummy. It's like, ooh. I felt the backhand from my mother every time he says that in that movie.
Well, that scene too, he's like, you'll get to sleep. He said, if you walk out that room, you'll sleep on the 3rd floor with Fuller. He said, so what else is new? Yeah. He's like, I don't care.
Like if it beat for beat, because in the first one he goes, yeah, with me. And he slurps their soda.
And even at the very end, right, when they're sleeping in the hotel in New York, the Fuller has the whole bed to himself and 2 Cokes on each side. I'm like, yo, y'all should have been cut him off.
I know.
What the hell?
But then in this one, it's always like they wake up and they say like they did it again, and they're like super frantic. But Kevin is like at least gets to the airport this time. He has his own ticket and everything. And shout out to the Walkman.
Bag.
The what?
He has his dad's bag as well.
Yeah, which is cash. What the hell is his dad? What does his dad do? We never know. He's obviously working for some kind of mob.
He's a lawyer for the cartels.
Yeah, exactly.
Medellin.
I think his that actor, he's in like Breaking Bad or Sopranos or some shit like that.
I think you're right. I think he was in The Sopranos.
He was, and people were
Wasn't
like
the main
saying like,
character.
oh yeah, those two characters are like, it's just fan like not a theory, but it's just like you would like to just like, I'll ride with that.
Yeah.
That's his dad. But how he's like trying to find batteries for the Walkman, and shout out to the Walkman. I had one of those when I was a young kid, and so like they just play it off really
Toys.
well, and how he get KB Toys, man, what a time to be alive, and Toys R Us.
Oh yeah.
But like how he gets lost, and because they got to make their gate, they're running behind, and he literally just stops himself. And granted, that code is very popular. You get lost, the airport is so many people, and then how he just bumps into the lady, and then even he kind of sees his dad and stuff. So like how he gets lost, it makes some sense. I mean, otherwise we just wouldn't have a movie. But that is a highlight, I think, of the franchise as a whole.
Yeah. No, Oh yeah. I think this movie. I think once he gets into New York and he checks into the hotel, I love when we're introduced to Tim Curry as a villain. Tim Curry's. He's just good as a villain. I remember seeing him as a kid, and as Pennywise, he was the best thing in the original It.
He still gives Bill Skarsgård a run for his money as far as like the makeup and just like his overall presence and the way they act the roles. I mean, they do both kill it, but I mean, Bill Skarsgård is not like just a open shut case just because it's a more modern movie. Like when you watch that old Tim Curry like as It,
he's honestly the only good thing. Like compared to It Part 1. Having rewatched that around Halloween, I think I rewatched that after we had chosen our movies. That's definitely high on my list as one of my favorite horror movies ever. The Part 1.
Dude,
it's so good.
You see Georgie like the kills are more brutal, but you see Georgie getting his fucking arm ripped off. You're like, God damn, man.
Oh yes, you'll float.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the second one is it's a bit of a step down.
It definitely is.
But that first one,
I love Jessica Chastain too. She like the cast does a good job, but it's just nowhere. It doesn't hit the same.
No, not at all.
But Tim Curry, man, he had a run in a couple movies like during the 80s even for me. Like I remember remember the Tom Cruise movie Legend where he plays Darkness, the devil. He has like the huge. That's him. That's Tim Curry with the huge horns. The red.
Really?
That's Tim Curry.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Tim Curry, I always think of obviously Home Alone 2, Pennywise, but then I also think of Clue. Have you seen Clue? Like that old school movie?
I never saw that one.
Yeah, he plays the butler. And so, like, I always think of him in that role as well. But he's just a fantastic actor. So, like, when you see Tim Curry, but, like, obviously it's starring Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, and Daniel Stern. They're carrying the movie. But having Tim Curry come in and just class up the place a little bit, dude, it's fantastic. And you're getting his classic just kind of smile and just that fucking how they morph it into how the Grinch Stole Christmas and the smile. I love that little edit right there. And then, like, when Kevin runs back to the hotel, and he hits him with that line like, "Help, they're after me. What's wrong? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card. Let's see what the police has to say." And then like they fucking off and running and shit again. And then he gets slapped up because of that. Because it's like, bro, you just approached this young kid like that. Of course he's gonna run away.
Yo,
that's why the
when
mom
she slapped
you.
him, I was like, yo, hold up now.
Do bundle up. It is a bit cold outside.
Like, yo, you were the one. Like, it is your fault. Your child is not with you.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, that whole I'm glad you called that out because that is absolutely a highlight for me. Is when we see the Grinch smile in the cartoon, and then he sees it stolen. It's like bingo. And then when he slides under their feet.
Oh, dude, I love that part. Yeah?
Hit him with that shuffle, and then when they actually go up to the room, right, and he plays that the movie.
Angels
something heaven.
Angels in Heaven, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was also he was watching the sequel.
It was the sequel.
Dude, I was kind of disappointed to find out that was a fake movie.
Me too. I agree. I was like, yo, I got to check this out. Is Humphrey Bogart in this?
I know, because that's so many years. I was like, no, I'm old enough now. I need to check this out. Because obviously when I was a kid, I wasn't really, I thought that was actually a real movie, but like I had no interest in watching it. But the older I got, I'm like, man, let me check this out. And as soon as I sat down, I'm like, oh man, this fake. Damn. I was really hoping that there was going to be some snakes. Snakes. This is from the first one, though. I don't know, snakes.
Well, when they go up to the room and Kevin plays the movie. And fucking Tim Curry's character. What was his name? Tim Curry. Who did he play?
His name is.
Did they even give him a name?
Oh, it just says concierge, Mr. Hector.
When he's talking to him about sneaking in the previous night, and he's like naming all the other guys and Cliff, and they all look at him. The security guard.
You've been sleeping with everybody. Snuffy, Al, Leo, little Mo with the gimpy leg, Cheeks, Boney Bob, Cliff.
He's like, no.
It's a lie.
Yo, it was like perfect. The comedic timing of that was so good. And then when he's crawling on the ground after his shooting starts, he said, "Everyone back to your room." What he said? There's a madman with a gun.
Bro, like, and then he also, like, Tim Curry is part of probably some like the bigger highlights that doesn't involve Joe Pesci or Daniel Stern, but just like when Macaulay Culkin catches Uncle Frank in the shower, and shout out to Uncle Frank. That dude is singing his heart out, and
with the door open.
Well, it's kind of cracked.
I was like, "Yo, close the fucking door." I don't want to hear this.
I would just give him a credit. Like, no, that's a rich ass little house. Because I'm like, maybe they just didn't have proper ventilation.
House.
I was like, maybe this didn't have ventilation in there. He didn't want it to steam up. But
they are wealthy.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, actually, no. I was like, that's what you do at a lesser house like mine. Like,
that's such a highlight. That singing he's doing. Get out of here, little pervert.
He doesn't break stride as soon as he rips that curtain open and he get out of here. You know, he's a little pervert. I'm gonna slap you silly. And then he is back to oh
yeah. He's like,
bro, he just stays on it. But then when you get he's obviously recording them, and then that's a little foreshadowing as well because he's gonna use it towards Tim Curry's character. And when because he thinks he's gonna open go into the room and he's gonna catch something because he knows something is off. He doesn't know at this point that the card is stolen yet, but he just knows something is weird. And so he goes into the room trying to sneak around, and Kevin's got a little setup for him, and he sees like the blow up doll that his grandma got for him, and he's working the little thing in the shower. And as soon as you bring the Uncle Frank and then get out here, you know he's a little pervert again. Dude, he runs out, busts his fucking knee on the goddamn thing. Dude, that's also a huge. There's highlights throughout this whole goddamn movie, and we haven't even got to the two shining stars yet.
Oh yeah, when you meet the Sticky Bandits, who have, of course, broken out of jail in the prison riot, and they hop on this truck, traveling or carrying fish, frozen fish,
carrying freedom.
Yeah, it takes them to New York, and. Now, Marv wants to become, the Sticky Bandits.
Which also, I guess, just lends towards, I guess it's just for the writing, I suppose, just because, what are the odds that Kevin gets lost in New York and the Sticky Bandits are in New York? Of course.
Trying to get some fake passports after a score, You
smell that? Yeah, it's freedom. And it's fish. Dude, Daniel Stern, speaking of the 90s, Daniel Stern just has a huge imprint for me as far as like some of the 90s movies, as far as Home Alone 2 and
was it Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year. Those two movies, he's been in some other stuff as well, but those two movies for me just hold a special, especially Home Alone. But Rookie of the Year, he kills his role in that.
He's fucking just chewing the gum.
Dude,
or is it chew? Was he gum or what?
No, it was first seeds at first.
Oh, seeds.
That's because he kept throwing it in, then he gets coughs on it, gets choking, and then there was another classic scene in that movie when he's talking about some like to use ice to recover. Some like the heat, but I've come up with the secret, Henry. Hot ice.
Dude.
But Daniel Stern, just in any role, when it involves comedy, he's in another movie with Damon Wayans called, I think, Celtic Pride.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's pretty funny. It's not as it is still a comedy, but it's a little bit
City
on the lower
Slickers.
End. Yeah, so he's a fantastic actor. And seeing him and his chemistry with Joe Pesci, man, they are a dynamic duo for me, man.
They are. That scene when they're walking down the street, and he has the that adhesive on his gloves, and he ends up getting his hand on that woman's purse, And she slaps him. He's like, mon cher.
Pardon-moi, mon chéri.
She slaps the shit out of him. And then again, when it circles back, when Kevin grabs her ass and she turns around and she recognizes him and they lock eyes. Marvin her.
Like, did what?
He's like, hello. So good.
That's another great moment in there.
Oh, man.
But then we go to, it's like, okay, Macaulay's like, he's doing his, Macaulay, Kevin, however you want to look at it. Mm-hmm. He's doing his thing around New York, cruising in the limo and got the pizza.
Running up a $1,000 bill.
Which also, yeah, let's just quick fast forward to the end when he's like, Kevin, you spent, I think it's $967 on room service. It's like, Dad, we know you make money. Is that really like? I mean, yeah,
I
your
would
dad.
be pissed too.
I mean, I'd be pissed. I mean, $1,000 for room service is still a lot, but it's like, bro, you paid for all of your family to go on this trip. You were supposed to go to Paris, but you end up going like, and then you go to New York. It's like, bro, you got it. Shut up. But Kevin's doing his thing, and then we find out that the Sticky Bandits want to knock off a toy store. Because who's dumb enough to knock off a toy store on Christmas?
Yo, seriously.
And how he's stealing
idiots.
all of like the items
on the ice rink.
Yeah, when they're on the ice rink, that's hilarious.
And
But,
like, people just aren't even responding. Like,
yeah,
yo,
I'm
what
like,
the fuck? He
I
like
know you
took
felt
this
that.
this older man's hat right off of his head.
I think some of them it was like, okay, that one was a little slick, but like there was, I'm like, bro, how did you not feel that?
Yeah, you don't feel that breeze.
You didn't feel that big hand on your head?
Yo.
But that's like their end goal here. They want to knock off Duncan's toy chest on Christmas Eve night, and Kevin stumbles on like this plan because he ends up getting caught by them because he's running away from everything when shit goes bad, and so he ends up recording like their whole plan, and he ends up pretty much trying to set them up just like the first one.
Yeah, I think the scene where he connects with the pigeon woman, that was, again, kind of really borrowing from the first one with the older man.
Oh, for sure.
Who everybody in the community thought, or at least in the McAllister household, all the kids thought he murdered his wife.
Mummies. You see the salt? He uses that for the dead bodies.
It was a little eerie as a kid watching that scene because the music, it's all
the score
ominous.
too. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, man, that was creepy. And then look out,
Yeah.
fucking through the curtain shit. But I would say the pigeon lady might. I mean, although there are some funny moments with her, especially when she throws the bird feed on on Marv, but. I would say that one, I mean, compared to the first one, it's a little bit of step down, I suppose. I think like the old man was just like a little bit more eerie. And
Yeah, he
played that
definitely
off.
was.
And especially when he sees him in the store and he just slaps his hand on the fucking counter and he's just staring at him. I'm like, bro, you can back up.
This is a little aggressive.
You're coming at this like 8-year-old way too hard in the paint right now, old man.
Well, I mean, even that scene though, right, where the cashier was questioning him, it was just like a beat for beat with the woman at the front desk of the hotel. Questioning him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, where's your father? Like, we don't. I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah. Dude, and also like when he records himself, but he modifies the voice. Mm-hmm. I need a hotel room, please. King size bed. I'm like, bitch, you hear that voice? I know.
Sir.
I'm like, you don't.
I think you need to call 911.
It's like, I know you're listening to this like over a telephone, lady, but you don't think that voice sounds a little odd to you? Like, it's like, sir, are you okay? Should I call a hospital right now?
For real.
But honestly, like the movie kind of builds and builds. It has a decent pace to it. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what like the runtime is sitting at. Damn, this is a 2-hour film. Man, I kind of mentioned something in an earlier episode about runtime, but I don't feel it too much, except for like when he meets up with the bird lady and they have like their little moment.
Yeah, when they go to the concert hall.
Yeah, honestly,
I agree.
Kind of like both parts in those like movies, Home Alone 1 and 2, like when he meets up with like like they think he's like a bad person, and then he comes around like, oh wow, they're actually normal. Like both scenes are like those. I mean, I could take it or leave it. Mm-hmm. This one definitely hits a little bit less because I feel like, man, like when they just meet up with the old man and you got the choir going in the background, I feel like that was just a little. I don't know why. I mean, I think there's choirs in both of them as well. I don't know why the first one feels like it just hits a little harder, but you do feel the runtime just a bit in that moment when he's meeting up with the bird lady, and he kind of like comes to terms with like that she's actually like a normal person. But then once we get into like the third act and like the traps and the setup. Oh man, this is when like the movie really brings it
Dropping
home.
bricks.
Oh yeah, it's like, dude, like now it's just a funny thing. It's like, how many murders does Kevin commit? Like how many times does he?
The
Kill Marv?
electrocution scene is just so funny.
Like he kills him 4 times right off the bat. He hits him in the head with that brick. Like that's crushing your brain. Like how hard he's throwing those bricks.
Bro,
You
just
can hear that.
the gravity. And he got hit like what, at least three, 4 times maybe? At least 3.
At least 3.
And they were money on the mark.
And like I would say, like the first one, you probably would have taken it obviously the best. But now that you're laying down, like your head, like bro, your head is bouncing off that concrete.
He could barely speak. This man was concussed. He needed to be in a hospital.
How many fingers am I holding up off? 8. Dude, and once you get on and popping with like I said, the traps.
No, with the stapler, even the stapler, man.
And then him trying to like even Harry trying to get in, and he's like slipping on that with that green goo and stuff.
First of all, I don't even understand why he tried that first. Because the steps were right there.
Yeah, really. But then also it's like, bro, you know damn well you ain't strong enough to just pull yourself up like that too. Come on now. Let's be honest.
You are not that tall.
Let's be honest
Joe
with
Pesci.
yourself, Joe.
You play a very formidable character, but you were a small man.
Thinking about this movie, though, I'll ask you something. Who do you think? I mean, I know my answer. Who do you think gets it the worst in the movie, Harry or Marv?
Marv gets electrocuted.
But you think like Harry got that fire on his head and kind of his head blown up in that toilet?
That did suck, and I'm sure he got
But
minimum second-degree burns.
But I think that was
Marv
like probably
got
the worst.
Bricks
of
to
it,
the
though,
face. Got electrocuted.
And this dude, that's the stapler too. I mean, that's
The
probably
stapler.
the stapler is probably the least. But then I love the sound effect and how it slows down. And they're like, dude, that sound, I love it.
He got one in the back, one in the front,
And then in the nose.
In the nose.
And then him falling in the hole.
Oh my God, bro! He
What
definitely
hole?
broken something.
Yeah, like I went with Marv for sure, but I was like, I want to see like where your mindset.
No, definitely Marv, bro. Marv was because he's the dumbest of the two, and so without fail, he does not think things through.
He's the Lloyd Christmas.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. Oh, dude. But no, I agree with you. I think the traps, man, is what really elevates this movie the most for me.
I'll ask you a quick thing about the trap too. Which trap are you just hands down? You're like, that's the worst one.
In terms of
the electrocution one.
Electrocution one is bad, but to be honest, dude,
I don't know, falling.
I think
down
the fall was the that was gnarly.
When they're all on the rope.
No, not even that one. I'm talking the one when Marv first walks through the front door and he falls. He falls like at least 2 stories and flat on. He fucking face plants that.
Yeah,
dude. And you cut back to him like he is knocked out for a moment. And then,
wow,
what a hole! Oh my God! I think that fall, or maybe the one at the end with the ropes, when Kevin lights the rope on fire, that looked pretty nice. That was nasty too. But at least with that one, they fell through the board first.
Yeah.
Whereas, dude fell straight.
Because that was like that broke his fall a little
concrete.
Bit. But I'm thinking now, probably that Harry one, that first one, like you mentioned with the fall, just because also like it took him by surprise. I mean, all of them are taking you by surprise a bit.
Yeah.
When he's getting electrocuted, that could also be in the running as well for like the worst one, especially how the edit is. I mean, I'm gonna make a short of that one, but because even when like he falls and slips and like the pain is all falling on him, he's kind of bracing himself a little bit. He could see it coming, just like the bag of flour or concrete, whatever that shit was.
I think it might have been concrete.
It might have been concrete? Actually, I think it was concrete.
He had plenty of time to move.
But it's like it's something you could see coming. I feel like, he's falling face first, but I feel like it just took him by surprise so much. Or actually, maybe the bricks. Bricks to the face.
Shit, yeah.
From that high up.
Head trauma.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, probably the bricks in the face. I would say probably it might go in that sequence. Bricks in the face, hole in the ground, and then the electrocution is like, that might be the 1, 2, 3. It's like, yeah, Harry, I'm sorry, man, but you get it the worst, man.
Time to rethink your line of work. Well, I'd have been like, yo, fuck this kid. We got the money. It's nighttime. It's Christmas Eve. We're going to be ahead of the law.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck across this border.
Yeah.
Get some freight passports, lay low, something.
Dude, yeah, you guys should have just got the
Yo,
fuck
this
out
kid
of
is
town.
whooping our ass. We're going to have to hold this L because we won with the money.
Exactly. Because they already know you're on the loose. I mean, granted, I guess they don't know exactly.
They didn't
where
know that they were in New York, though.
Yeah, that was what I was like. They don't know exactly where you are, but they are still looking for you. But it's like, at that point, it's like, fuck the kid. Especially after the shit you went through.
You got the money. You're up.
Well, what did he say? It's like, this ain't his house. He don't got a plan. It's like, that's what you did in the first one. You underestimated little old Kevin, and now you paid the price.
Yeah, and I love at the end when the cops get a hold of Marv and Marv and Harry. And Marv is just fucking ratting on themselves on the whole way. He's like, "Oh man, we just got to prison. You know, we just escaped the sticky bandits."
What do you say? We missed the presents. You're talking about jail presents, and you're out here trying to rob a goddamn toy store.
Oh my god, dude.
Fucking Marv,
what
man.
an idiot. But yeah, that was a fun note to end it on. And of course, like when everybody gets back together and they're in the hotel room and they wake up to all these presents being there. I'm like, yo, y'all slept through motherfuckers bringing these presents in?
I know, dude. But when did that even? Like, so when did that happen?
Had to have been after everybody was asleep.
That's another dude. Let me actually.
Duncan?
I know I've seen him from something else too. I never actually looked it up. I was like, I know I've seen that motherfucker somewhere else.
That toy store looked dope as hell. If I was a kid, I'd be like, yo, this store looks amazing.
I don't know, man. I think I might push back a little bit because I've always looked at it and I was like, it looks like a nice toy store, but also it looks so much different than like a KB's or Toys R Us. Because that's like
it looks
that toy store just looks so much more high end. Where I'm just like, man, where are just the action figures, man?
Oh yeah.
I was like, where's a GI? I'm not gonna find a GI Joe in this motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to go down the right aisle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's that's all.
But then you can also
like these Beanie Babies.
Oh man, I was a Beanie Baby collector back in the day.
Oh man, that was a thing. You get those at the airports.
Oh yeah. But another highlight too is they do hit you in the feels a bit once Kevin's mother
finds him.
I can't even think of her name. Kate. Oh, that's her name, Kate. I'll just call her Miss McAllister. But when Kate when she even tells the husband, no mugger or murderer would dare mess with me. It's like, okay, bitch, just watch out. You are in New York. And did you see that fucking dude in the taxi cab when he's like, not much better in here, kid. It's like,
seriously.
You may want to watch it, lady, because you are wearing some high-end stuff. So
Hey, run them jewels.
you may want to just watch it. But when she's on she's like, just like tearing the city up and down, trying to find her son. And then once she finally figures it out, like where he's probably at that time of night.
And also did like that moment with her and the cop.
Yeah,
the cops,
exactly.
When they're in the cop car and she asks, she levels with him. She's like, hey, what would you do if this was your kid? And he's like, I'd be doing the same thing. And he's like, yo, if you were him, where would you go?
I know where he's at.
Like, hop in.
And then they see him, and then he's sitting there praying exactly like the first one. But he's like, "Wow,
fast.
You work fast." They'll hit you in the feels a little bit. I mean,
definitely at the end for sure.
I think it does do a better job in the first one because how he's just kind of standing there by the tree, and he looks just so innocent, kind of like.
She walks in behind him.
And he almost has that look of just I can't believe you left me too.
Yeah, and you also had John Candy.
Oh, you forgot me. John Candy, man.
Come on.
When you get the Candyman anything, bro, that just like I said, classes up the joint a little bit too. The
polka,
the polka.
The polka king,
the polka king of the Midwest, man. That shit is a hilarious.
Damn, that was a good detail in that movie.
Damn, I mean, and it is the Christmas season. I've already watched Home Alone 2. I might have to put on Home Alone, the first one, and then give that movie a watch as well. Even though I don't like the traps as much, but it's still a fun movie overall.
I might have to throw on Batman Returns.
That too, man. I mean, it's not even December yet. I mean, this episode is going to be out in December, but we got the Christmas season ahead of us, and
for
there's
sure,
gonna be
man.
a lot of movies to catch up on.
Yeah, no, indeed, man. But it's, I'm even a sucker for the cartoons, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the
Frosty the
Grinch
Snowman.
cartoon, Frosty, of course.
Dude, now they got like some evil like Jack Frost and shit.
I just want the OGs. Just give me the OGs.
Yeah.
The OGs are just classics.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, I remember watching those at like on TV, even like the Charlie Brown
Sugar
episodes.
cookies and shit.
Oh my! I was gonna get. Speaking of which, at Costco they had like like the tin pan with like all the little shortbread cookies, like how like your grandma would put like knitting shit in it. Now they had those out, and I was about to pick it up, but I'm like those charging like $30 or $40 something dollars. I was like,
sugar cookies.
it was like a bigger tray, but it wasn't like a bucket. How you get those buckets?
Yeah,
if it was one of
like
those,
bucket, bro,
I would have dropped 40 on that. But it was just like a tray.
The
like
OG
that
one.
Yeah.
What, you could get it fucking Target or Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Oh man, I remember those things also with the popcorn, with the 4 like corners of popcorn.
The cheddar, the toffee, or the caramel, and what was the other one? Was it just regular? Cheesy.
Yeah, there was like a cheesy, like a toffee, regular, and then I'm not sure what like the fourth one would be. Maybe like the caramel corn, or is that like kind of the same as like the toffee-ish? I feel like there's like I think like actual like caramel corn. Isn't caramel corn and kettle corn a little bit different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah. Oh man, memories.
Yeah, really.
I was gonna say, man, I'm down to pivot to scores if you are.
Yeah, I'll start it off. I know I'm probably going to be in the minority on this one.
Oh God, I'm bracing myself.
No, I'm not gonna. Like I was toying with, because this is on like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
and I love Home Alone 2. It holds such a special place. Nostalgia is carrying this movie. So you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give this movie my 5-star stamp.
Oh damn!
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I know, like I said, I'm gonna be in the minority on this one, but I don't care.
I love that though. Fuck that, man.
Because I love this.
Stand on your square.
Exactly. I'm gonna stand all 10 toes down, and I'm gonna stand on that shit, man. Because I love this movie. Although like there are some cons to it, I can't help it, but it still just hits for me. Like every time I watch it, it just brings those feelings back. December and Christmas season just won't be the same without watching Home Alone 2 at least once. And I said the traps were more fun. Like, although you might get hit with some lulls at the beginning or middle a little bit, that end, and once the traps like come, once like he leaves the bird bitch and he goes and like, starts his plan. Like the beginning of the movie is also great, but like once he leaves that bird bitch and like he starts the plan, that movie is just hitting on all cylinders, man. For me, I can quote this movie like no other. Have you already got some quotes in this episode? So yeah, I'm standing my 10 toes down. I'm giving this movie my 5-star stamp.
Damn. All right, man.
I know yours are going to be a lot lower.
Well, I was going to say, I think that to echo some of what you were saying, no Christmas season for me is complete without watching a Home Alone movie, whether it's the first one or the second one.
Yeah,
this is just is a must watch for me during the Christmas season, because it's nostalgia hits. It runs so strong with these movies. And it is it is a great Christmas movie. I think for me, my score, I'm going with a 3.5. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a fun movie, but there are other movies that I think that I do gravitate towards. I think for me, a movie that I absolutely love during Christmas is The Family Man with Nicolas Cage.
I like that movie too.
I love that movie. It's highly rewatchable. It kind of has a rom-com element to it, but there's also this kind of almost Scrooge-like, story plot point of like a vision of what your life could have been.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I saw this movie when I was just like at a hotel one night. And
This one?
The Family Man.
Oh, Family Man. Yeah,
because
yeah.
like sometimes you just want to be flipping through channels. You don't know any channel number by heart or anything. And I think this movie, I was like, oh, Nick Cage and like what's her name, Tia Leone.
Yeah.
And like I was like, I kind of just kept it on and just watching it. I'm like, this is actually pretty enjoyable.
It's
not
a fun,
bad.
wholesome movie. Jeremy Piven is in it. But anyways, like I think there's a couple movies that really come to mind as movies that I love to watch during these during the Christmas season. And like I said, Home Alone 1 or 2, one of those are going to get watched during that time. It's like a must. It's almost like Halloween for me during Halloween season.
Oh yeah.
But it's such a fun movie. It is, like I said earlier, a beat for beat remake, the first one. But the tips, the tricks, and the traps that he sets are just up the ante, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Highly recommend throwing one of these two movies on, Halloween 1 or 2, as we're stepping into Christmas season.
Man, and also like
Gets you some eggnog.
yeah, really. And like I said, like with Home Alone
Like
2,
that joint.
it like I can watch this too. Like I always watch it during the Christmas season, but I could watch it at any point in the year. And if anybody wants like to throw it on, I'm like throw that bitch on.
Yeah.
And I'm, in my head, I'm just like quoting this shit just back to back to back. So like I said, like in all honesty, it is like if I had to be like super critical, then yeah, of course it's like it's gonna be a lower, but. Like I said, it's
We
just,
love what we love, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when I'm making my all-time list, Home Alone 2 is on there because it just hits me, man, right in the heart.
That's what's up, man. I don't think I knew that it was that high on your list of all time. That's what's up, though.
It's in there
Hell
somewhere. It's probably in that, if it was on top 10, it'll probably be like 9 or 10. It's
Damn.
Like, I gotta put it just like
That's high.
My
That's
favorite,
very high.
Like not like my favorite movies. Yeah, I'm putting it in that 9 or 10 slot because I have to. I love this movie so much.
Yeah, that's what's
like I
up.
said, I could quote every time I quote it. If I hear somebody even quoting it, I'm gonna be like, I could probably be his friend.
Okay, 2 questions though. Is this before Infinity War? On your
Infinity War's higher.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What about
Like,
Endgame?
Endgame? I don't know if I quite put Endgame on my all time. I think Endgame would, if I was making an all time list, yeah, it'll be in
It'll be on there?
It'll be in the 11 through 15 or like
Okay.
that. But like Infinity War, just like how like Thor's entrance and how he's just hunt Thanos and like it's such a Thanos central movie.
Yeah.
And the fact that he wins too, like Infinity War just hits, man.
It really
I feel like
does.
Endgame, like that third act does like take the cake, but there are a little bit like there are some like lulls. I feel like not like super lulls, but like I could just fast forward through a couple parts like Ant-Man and like him like seeing like coming back and just like meeting his daughter and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing
Yeah.
like
The memorial.
the memorial exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I could fast forward through that. I'm just like, all right, yeah.
For sure. I get what you're saying. What about, would you have this higher Home Alone ranked higher than Fury Road? I know I thought that was on your list.
That is on my list. No, Fury Road is still higher.
Yeah, dude, that's such an amazing movie.
Yeah, like if I put Home Alone 9, I would have to like really think about like what I put in that 10 slot because like I said, it might come in like number 10. Like it just slides right in there because nostalgia is carrying it on its back right across that finish line.
Yeah.
But there are numerous movies that I would rank above it because I even love Mission Impossible Fallout. That's on there. Like I haven't seen the Dead Reckoning ones yet. I've heard like solid things, but just not as great things.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Home Alone 2 for sure is on my top 10 list, my favorite films.
Hell yeah. All right, well, that's this week's episode. Stay tuned. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.